I was just in Hamilton side today, edge of Strathclyde Park, and we're just going to ask the question, should politicians be regularly or randomly drug tested, just like many people are today in many fields, and the politicians probably got the most responsibility for the way society goes. So I think let's get a few yeses and nos today, Strathclyde Park. Okay, so hi there, how are you doing?
Good.
So just asking the question, should politicians be drug tested? They definitely should.
Aye, why not?
Excellent. Okay, so we're asking the question, should politicians be randomly drug tested or statutorily drug tested? You know?
Definitely, because if the public can do it, why should politicians not?
Exactly, so they're putting legislation on us, so why shouldn't they do it?
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's called hypocrisy, I think someone said one time.
I agree, absolutely.
Any other opinions? Anything else you want to say?
Any politicians?
Any other particular one that we...
Strong ones that I can use, not use it.
Okay, that's cool. Thanks a lot for your time, ladies.
Thank you.
It's quite funny, I just spoke to a guy from Poland there, and asked him if politicians should be drug tested, and he didn't think so. He didn't think they should be. And I was like, so what if they're like snorting coke and then going out making speeches? And he's like, that's okay. He's from Poland, man. That's the first no I've had today. Most people, incidentally, have said yes. There's been one don't know. One, they should be tested for alcohol as well. Everybody knows that they drink, okay. And the Polish guy doesn't seem to think it matters if the President of the United States or the Prime Minister is into some hard drugs. I think he thinks it's okay. My God. So we're asking the question, should politicians then be drug tested? They should be.
Yeah.
And what's your opinion on that? I mean...
They're just human like everybody else.
Right.
They can dabble in things like everybody else, but I don't think they should.
They don't think it should because of their position?
Because of their position, yeah.
Well, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for your time.
No problem.
Okay, so we're asking again the question, should politicians be drug tested?
Well, a lot of line of works do require drug testing, so I don't see how their job's any different from
Exactly.
yours. So
Probably more responsible than most jobs,
If
isn't
there's
it?
nothing to hide or anything like that, why shouldn't they go for it?
So it should be random drug testing, or it should be regular, sort of maybe every month or something
Yeah,
like that?
possibly random. You know.
Random.
Aye,
Randomly test the Prime Minister, randomly test the President. That's pretty cool, quite like that. Excellent.
I've had that before, random drug testing. So
Excellent, we've all had it. At some point in our sort
how it
of walk,
goes.
you know.
If we have to go...
So we're kind of firing it back at them now. They're the ones who should be drug tested. I like it, you know. Brilliant. Okay, so we're asking the question again. Should politicians be drug tested the same as athletes, the same as...
Same as everybody else. Simple as that.
Right,
They should take their turn.
they should take their turn. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, it stands for itself, doesn't it?
That's correct. I mean, if they expect everybody else to do it, then... Or, you know, they're the most responsible people, so...
Well, if they're running the
When
country,
Exactly.
You
that's
see that joker, it's caused more problems being drunk and... Well, like him for Edinburgh.
I'm for Edinburgh, that's right, aye.
Right.
The Alky for Edinburgh.
But was it alcohol?
Is there any Alkies for Edinburgh though, aye?
What I'm saying, was it alcohol? See, that's what we don't know.
I think we know that politicians mostly do drink. I mean, I think that's a given, you know. But even down in Westminster, they have the big kind of bar they have, you know, before they actually go in it.
You know, our local MP does not drink.
So if we're going to be independent, I mean, that's what you said anyway.
No, he doesn't. Thank you, I doesn't drink.
Aye. So I think,
I know that for a fact. Ellen makes up for I like it.
aye, certainly talking about hard drugs anyway though, should they be tested for, you know, the likes of hard drugs? I mean, they shouldn't be getting away with saying a lot of stories of that recently. So thanks for your opinion.
Well, we input for you anyway.
Never. Okay, so we're asking the question, should politicians in general, basically, right across the board, should they be randomly or regularly drug tested for like Class A drugs, for hard drugs? And
I say yes to that question because they have abused the system of paying for their second homes, third homes,
right,
labourers to come in that get no work done, but they've got the money. So if they're capable of doing that, they're capable of keeping drugs under the radar.
Right. I agree with that, because I mean, they can drink, they can sort of do things that are legal,
They
but
smoke cigars, but they're not like Cuban. But in America,
Right.
they're like Cuban, and
Right.
in America they abuse the system that can buy Vicodin. It's a famous drug of choice for painkillers.
Right.
But it's that addictive, they're all high with it.
Exactly.
So what's saying that our government's still got that sort of...
So basically that as well, and any class A drugs, I mean, certainly,
Oh, definitely.
Should just make it-
Even smoking a joint, they should skip.
right, should be randomly tested
They
anyway.
should
Aye.
get stripped to their thing with.
Brilliant,
In
brilliant.
in the army now, they're doing it.
In the army, they're doing it in all walks of life now,
Aye,
so,
but in the army, they're actually kicking people out now because they smoked a joint. But
Right.
a joint stays in your system
Right.
for 2 weeks. So the guy smoked it like a week and a half ago, and he got caught that day and he got out in the army. So
I think that's a yes then, we'll say that's a yes.
That's a definite, aye.
Right pal, thanks very much for your
No
time.
problem.
No bother. Well, I'll definitely say most people are for an accountable parliament, are for being accountable and responsible, and that's a really good sign. It's a really good positive message shared today, and basically, as we know, people in power have been abusing that for a long time. Right, just asking again, should politicians be randomly or statutorily drug tested?
Well, if not, I think if you're going to make the legislation, you should stand up for what you believe in and put yourself out there.
Exactly.
Either that, or put up or shut up.
Exactly, so yeah, I totally agree with that. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.